So Endfiled has a new game mode. There's 3 levels with 2 levels of difficulty, a normal and agony level. The normal level is pretty easy to clear out with pretty basic teams. Not a whole lot of thought is needed for those. But for the agony, I think some requirements are needed, especially for the first level. It's called Survive the Gas. There's like a dot, like damage over time effect, so you're constantly losing health. So you do need a healer for that, because unless you have really good clear time, you're gonna need the healers to come in as you're playing through. Also, I think for the first 2 levels you need good AoE effects, so characters that have a lot of AoE. As you can see in the gameplay back here, it's kind of struggling. Like right now it's just the final boss of the first mode, but earlier there was a lot of ads and it's kind of hard to take care of those. It's funny because a lot of the guides that you're probably going to see is going to say, hey, have Levitate on the field, mainly because she has good AoE, area of effect attacks, and she can clear out the enemies pretty quickly. For some of these I did struggle just because I was mindlessly kind of playing it through. That being said, these aren't really challenging, and I think it's a reflection of the feedback that the team has gotten on the level of difficulty from the game, that they reduced the overworld levels by like 10 across the board on the later exploration levels, because the game was too difficult, right? So I think this is also a reflection of that. I think they could have made it much harder, but they chose not to not alienate the entire player base. And honestly, I had an easy time, but also all my characters are level 90 at this point. Sorry, I have 2 level 90s and 2 level 80s. But that being said, I have 2 kind of like fully stacked characters, so I don't expect a lot of people to be in the same position as I am. But once people start gaining levels, I think this game mode's going to be easier, and then people are gonna want more challenging things. The thing about it is, I hope that they can introduce challenging things without requiring the new units, because I know in Honkai Star Rail they've designed their end game play based on the new units that come out that year, which, you know, makes sense and forces people to buy the units, but I'm not particularly okay with that. But yeah, the game mode overall is pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy, especially on normal modes, and as long as you have level 90 characters, a healer, and someone that can provide stagger effects, you should be a-okay. Oh yeah, the level design for these characters are pretty good for this final boss. It's like almost 2 brothers that you're fighting at the same time. It's a pretty good interaction. I actually didn't realize that one was range and one was melee, so you gotta watch out for that for this boss fight. But overall, though, I like this style of combat in an arena. It gives the game mode a bit of a personality. Also, I'm not sure if they added new music, but the music's pretty fire. So, if you like this type of content, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe. This is a new channel, and any help is appreciated. Thank you.